Good morning. It is Monday. Obviously, I just woke up, as you can see. I'm going to take you guys today through my day. I don't have a whole lot going on, but you'll see a little bit of what it's like to be emetophobia free after 24 years, as I've mentioned before, and now an emetophobia recovery coach. Anyways, so right now I'm going to get some breakfast. I do have to go to the dentist, orthodontist, to check out a wisdom tooth that I need to get pulled. And then I have a call soon, so I'm gonna get some food in so I can do a little bit of a workout after that and before the dentist. Then I have another client call later, and I do want to get to the ice rink because I've been taking ice skating lessons and I already know how to skate, but I want to be able to do more, and so I want to go and practice. There's no class today, but I want to go practice. So I'll probably do some of that and then just a little bit of here and there stuff. A complete 180 than the agoraphobic life I used to live. So let's go get some food. Okay, to be a little quiet because there's people still asleep, but we're gonna do papaya, cottage cheese, honey, and some pecans. I always say that they're walnuts, but I think they're pecans. Anyways, and I have my trusty little Baby Yoda bowl. I love this. I think this is actually supposed to be a mug, but it's ginormous, so I just use it as a bowl. This is a very, very nutritious breakfast, and it's really, really good for you in the morning because the cottage cheese has a lot of probiotic stuff, so a lot of gut health stuff, and it's kind of like yogurt as well. And the papaya has a lot of gut health stuff too. So also, you're supposed to remove this. I didn't know that until I actually read the instructions, so years later. Delicious. Need to probably about that much, and then you're supposed to also smooth it out according to the instructions, and then close it. And then we're gonna do some honey. Nuts. Cheers. So good. I came back to bed because it's cozy, but I'm gonna finish eating this and then I'm gonna check on my calls because sometimes people cancel or somebody will add a call today, so I just constantly check. And what I mean by calls is client calls, sorry. If you're interested in recovering from emetophobia, my YouTube bio has the link to my website that takes you directly to a submission form so you can submit a request for a free consultation. And then you get a free consultation. We talk about everything. You tell me what's going on with you, and then you decide if that's something you want to pursue. So there's a lot more information on there that you need, and this iPad is not working. Oh my gosh. I'm working on adding more detail on there. I just haven't had the time to do that. But yeah, I also want to do blogs that people can read so they're not just kind of sitting here watching videos all the time if they don't want to. So we'll have more of that up there as well. But okay, don't mind that clothes. Don't do that. I'm gonna put that away. Okay, so this is the outfit I picked out. Just long sleeve yellow shirt, jeans, belt, and my Keds. But I'm gonna get ready really fast because I only have like 10 minutes to do this, so let's do it. All right, I'm gonna do my makeup. You guys are gonna see got stuck. The fastest anyone's gonna ever do their makeup. Okay, maybe not the fastest, but I gotta do this quick. All right, let's go. Thought I need this, but it makes me feel cool. All right, I don't know if I pressed record this whole time, but shoot, I might not have. It is what it is. I only have like 2 minutes to finish getting ready, so check back with you guys in after. So hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How has your week been?
1 hour later.
Okay, just finished up my client call. I didn't get a chance to do my hair, but thankfully it wasn't that terrible. But anyways, I'm hungry now. I was going to work out, but I'm not going to have time. So I'm going to eat, go to my appointment, then work out, and then have another call after that. So I think I'm going to go to the grocery store to get some bread because I want to make a sandwich. I got some stuff from the farmer's market this past weekend, so I want to eat that. Hey. Forky. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. I remember when it would take like 3 business days to decide to go to the supermarket. I would have to body scan and be like, is it safe? You know, how am I feeling? Can I go to the market? How long am I going to be there for? How far? Like everything. And I was like, I need bread. Okay, I gotta go. Let's go get bread and then come home. But yeah, it's definitely a 180. And it's a lot less exhausting now after not having emetophobia to go to the market. So just the everyday things is a really, really big win. One thing that really helps with overcoming emetophobia is seeing the wins that you have in your everyday life. And it could be just tiny little things, something as simple as I got up and I made the bed today, because that shows you how capable you are of doing things that seem maybe mundane and hard. And especially for people that suffer with depression, just getting up and eating, getting up and maybe tidying up, or putting your hair up, brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, like all of those things are difficult things. They feel like difficult things, but they're really big wins. One thing to remember is that feelings are not fact. You feel them, they feel to be real, but it doesn't mean that they are indicating what is going on around you. That's what that means. Okay, I got to Sprouts. I decided to get a sandwich here instead. I was gonna make a sandwich, but I'm gonna get one here instead, all prepped because I am running out of time. I didn't realize how late it was. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I got an Italian baguette sandwich and a hydration pressed fruit juice. This is the dragon fruit, so it has vitamin C, daily zinc, 2 billion live cultures, which means probiotics, which is great because I'm a bad water drinker. I always have been, so hydration is key. But anyways, I am late, but I'm gonna try to scarf this down before my appointment. I have to leave around 12:15. It is 11:25, but I still have to get home and finish doing my hair, and then brush my teeth and stuff. I'm not that far from my house, but anyways, I'm rambling, so let's try this. I thought I had hand sanitizer in my purse and I don't, so oh well, we'll be fine. Prayer. Amen. Prayer to give thanks. It's good. I prefer it not to be so cold, but I was not going to be able to wait for them to make it fresh. It has pepperoni, salami, ham, I think. I'm not sure. But it's good. I tried this one before, but I don't remember too much how much it tastes like. It's a little acidic. What does it have? It says dragon fruit, honey, lime juice, lemon juice. That's why. It tastes acidic. It's good. All right. I'm gonna drive. Not with one hand and eating, but I am gonna eat this while I drive. So I'm gonna go back home and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I finished eating half the meal. So it was cut in half, like a 6-inch sub, like 2 6-inch subs, so it was a lot. I'm gonna finish drinking my drink and do my hair. I'm probably just gonna straighten it, to be honest, like a little bit more so it could look a little nicer. Brush my teeth and then head out to go to my appointment. It is now 11:45. I should leave like around 12:15, so that should be fine. Okay. This heat protectant is so good. It smells so good. I can't. Like sometimes I just kind of put it on just to make my hair smell good because it smells good. But it's so good. My hair is naturally straight already, but it's weird. My hairline is, right now you can't really tell, but it's kind of wavy and curly, but it's not supposed to be because the rest of my hair is straight. So it's like, make up your mind. Also, you guys see my white hair. This happened when I was very agoraphobic, when I was emetophobic years ago. So for the most part, now I've got a little bit more white hair, but not a whole lot on this side. But this side, it was a lot. It was weird. It's giving Anna for sure from Frozen. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm ever really gonna dye it, but we'll see. Here's a little bit about my appointment. So I'm gonna go see an orthodontist because I have had a couple wisdom teeth removed, but not all of them. And that's a whole story for another day. So it's pretty interesting. And then along with another tooth that I let rot, actually. And like I said, I'll do another video on that later. But the point is, my bottom 2 wisdom teeth are impacted. So they're laying down on their side. They were kind of hitting the back molar. And I got one of them removed, but the other one is still there. And it's not necessarily inflaming the gum, but I have a gap between the last molar and that tooth. So food gets stuck in there, and then sometimes it does bleed a little bit. And I don't want to end up getting an infection or anything like that. And it is a little bothersome. So I am gonna go to a consult today to see how much they're gonna charge me to get that removed. So we shall see. 3 teeth removed at the same time the last time. So not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the IV sedation. So we're not gonna do that today. Today's a consultation, but yeah, that'll be in the future, and I'll be sure to film all of that. Maybe film some of me coming out of the sedation. See how that goes. Put a little bit of oil in my hair. This stuff, the smell, reminds me of my childhood. This is the stuff that my mom would use a lot, and then she would use it on our hair, all my hair. And it's just, you know, some things you just kind of keep tradition. So I've just used it forever. It's giving 90s or early 2000s, hopefully. Y2K, since that's all the rage now, maybe. Thing is, I lived it. So it really was amazing. For anybody that would like to know what it was like, 2000s really were amazing. Spray. I'm not gonna do any crazy perfume because I'm not really going anywhere. Just put a lot of it on there. All right, we're ready to go. This is really it. There, bag. Let's go. All right, we're done with our appointment, and so I just have my paper here. I made my appointment for my tooth removal for May because I need to save up some money for it. And yeah, it's pretty standard. The doctor kind of remembered me because I've been there before. So yeah, but now I'm done. I do have another dentist appointment next week, but that's for my Invisalign stuff. And then yeah, so now I'm gonna go home and try to get like a super quick workout in because I have another client call at 3. It's 1:24 right now, so I'll do probably like a quick little Pilates thing, and then do that. So let's get to it. All right, I'm back home now. I set up my reformer here. It fits in my room, which is super cool. I put on a Pilates video on my phone and then mirrored it to the TV there by K Body Sculpt on YouTube. She's really, really good. So I'm gonna do that. This is only a 28-minute video. So we're gonna do that and then get ready for our call. It's a consultation, so she may be a no-show because sometimes consults are a no-show. So we'll see. Hopefully she shows up. And then get through that and hopefully go ice skating. Well, eat somewhere between then. I don't know why I did such a like tight schedule today for everything. I don't know. But anyways, let's get started.
Good. Legs will go straight over, down to lower on the way down. Stunning, stunning work. So proud of you. You're gonna point your toes towards the ceiling, pulse your hips up and down in 4. Slowly extend that right leg out behind you. Good. Option to go heavier here if you want to add an additional spring, but I'm on my heaviest. You're squeezing the shoulder blades back behind you. Beautiful. Nice and slow on the way in, slow on the way out. All the way out, slowly pull it in for 2, 3, 4. Slowly sending that leg out behind you. Good work. Come on. We got one last push here. Press your hips up and away. Slowly drop those hips down. Good. Curl your hamstrings in as you pull that carriage in. Good. We drop those hips down. We slowly squeeze to lift. This is it. Good. Pressing. Squeeze, lift. Hands can be in prayer on the hips, whatever feels good. We're just going to hold it down in those split squats. In 8, we drop halfway for 2, 3, 4, freeze. Twist towards your left leg. Untwist. Kick that right leg all the way out long. Beautiful. Bending that right knee in.
That was only about 30 minutes and it was painful. If you do Pilates, you know. I'm only a super beginner because I do more weightlifting, but I've been getting into Pilates because it's cool. And also I have really bad core strength. I really enjoy it, but it's hard. It is so hard. But yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of my sandwich and eat that before my next call. So let's go grab that. Okay, we are done with consultation. It went really well. Oops. We're gonna get changed and go ice skating. There's still plenty of time, like about a little bit more than an hour left. So I'm gonna change up and get going. So it's hot here in SoCal, but we have to dress up really warm to get on the ice. So let's do it. All right, we're ready. Got my skates, my jacket. That's really all we got. Okay, I'm back, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited because even though I'm a very beginner on anything else but forward skating, okay, under breath. But I started doing some spins, like the one spin that I know, which is a 2-foot spin, and I got a little more confident to go a little bit faster. And then I saw some tips on YouTube, because thank God for YouTube, and was able to go a little bit faster for more spins. So okay, cue the before and after. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh god. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, I'm done. It is 4:52 right now. So it's still pretty early in the day. I am gonna go home and eat something. I'm probably gonna make a protein shake, or maybe grab one because I kind of want one from the streets. So I'm probably gonna do that, and then I'm gonna just stay in the rest of the night. But I'll take you through some work that I'm gonna be doing, and then talk a little bit about some wins, and then talk a little bit about some wins for the day, because it's really important to process your wins. Even if you fell off or whatever, you still process the good things that happen, because then your mind focuses on that, and you want it to focus on the good things, because then you're more inclined to keep going. You kind of like hype yourself up. That's how words of affirmation work, but you also have to believe them. So that's also another thing. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit about some other really important things and takeaways from today that are emetophobia recovery related. So I will do that in a little bit, but for now I'm gonna drive home. All right, catch up with you guys in probably a second. Whoops. No. Oh yes. These have 40 grams of protein. Then there's a 25-gram protein shakes, the muscle milks, but they're the same price. I don't know why there's no difference, but anyways, grab 40 grams because you want to have as much protein as not as possible, but a good amount of protein in your diet anyways. They're so good. I'm gonna have some of this, and then I'm gonna go home and have dinner right now. So let's go home, and I'll probably finish that afterwards, and then maybe like a bedtime snack, so we'll see. No brubs. Stop it! Go away. Don't worry on me. dinner's all done. I know it's a lot of me just kind of narrating and stuff, but yeah, I finished eating. I had half a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie, because I was gonna say cooked, but I baked some a couple days ago, and they just left me a half a cookie. I don't know if it was bitten or what, but I ate that because I wanted a cookie. Anyways, I'm finishing this up, and I think that really is all I'm gonna eat for the rest of the night. Takeaways from today: gotta eat. One thing that I used to not do is really eat before I went to go do anything or went out in public, basically. And now I, for the most part, try to eat before I go somewhere, or at least eat something. I would starve myself. There would be times where I was like on the verge of passing out, and that's not good. So I know a lot of emetophobes do that, but definitely try to eat something because you do feel worse if you don't eat. I'm so proud of myself for the ice. The spins are kind of scary because you could spin and fall. Obviously, it's gonna hurt because it's ice. It's hard, it's ice. But now I got a little bit more confident to spin a little bit faster, so that was fun. I'm hoping to really be out there a lot more often, aside from the lessons, because they're about to finish up, so I have to get new ones. But yeah, ice skating was something that I always wanted to do. I love to rollerblade. Ice skating, didn't really do it too much, but I love to rollerblade. But I feel like I can't really be free and spin and do all these things because I don't know them. I don't know how to do it. Because of emetophobia, I was too scared to go into group classes and all that because I was like, well, what if I'm sick in the middle of the ice? Or what if I feel sick? I can't just run out of there. But then I finally got the courage to do that. So I went to get my skates and start on doing some ice skating. So that's fun. It's so fun. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, you'll see a little bit of that and some improvement as we go on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna edit this video and hopefully upload it today. I'll try to be more consistent with more videos on day in the life and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna check in on what client calls I have for tomorrow. And like I said, my link is in my bio main page on YouTube, where it'll take you to the link tree that takes you directly to the submission form. So you can get a free consultation with me, and we'll meet face to face, well, on Zoom, and have a free consultation, talk it out, tell me what's going on, and then I'll share with you how I'll help you with the Thrive program. Get you over this thing once and for all, because it ain't it. I know. So leave me any questions in the comments, things you want to know about, anything that you want me to go and do, or know what it's like and stuff, and I'll answer them or probably do videos on them and stuff. But in the meantime, subscribe, like this video, and then just tune in for some more day in the life of being a emetophobia free and recovery coach. All right, see you guys later. Good night.